For this video, we're heading to Kentucky to make some of Amberlynn Reid's turkey soup. Stew. Let's call it turkey soup stew. As you know, ALR is kind of a fly-by-the-seat-of-your-pants kind of girl in the kitchen. This dish is from Vlogmas 2019, and it features some of her basic pantry staples, like tinned tomatoes, and then she's got ground turkey, a potato, and an onion. She combines it all to make a comforting dish, kind of a hybrid between soup and stew, with veggies and lots of flavor. Follow along as we see how she made it, and then I try to recreate it myself.
Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. So, we're gonna start off with a little soup recipe. I know I get judged on my soups, which is okay. I get judged on all the food I make, which is totally fine. We're just gonna live our best life and make what we like. Who cares what other people think? So, you're gonna need ground turkey, onion, a potato, some diced tomatoes, chicken broth, baby spinach, whatever seasonings you want to use, and if you want it spicy, you can use hot sauce, which I'm going to be using Tapatio. So I have my onions going with some water. A lot of you thought I didn't cook my onions first. I do. Once they're about halfway done, that's when I add the meat. Okay. Put some more water. I'm gonna add my turkey. Bloop. Just grounding it up a bit. As for my seasonings, garlic salt. I know I have onions in there, but I feel like minced onion and onion powder taste different. And all, like, this is sodium free for the most part. You can even look it up. So is the onion powder. And the garlic powder. I don't have any fresh garlic at the moment. And then obviously pepper. I like a lot of pepper in my soups. And now, stir. Let that do its thing until the turkey is cooked. So the meat is cooked. I'm gonna add the tomatoes. Honestly, fresh tomatoes would probably taste better, but those are also really good for soups. I do like cooked potatoes. It's potatoes, duh. Tomatoes, this is what it looks like. And I like tomatoes in salsa. I think it's because it's processed differently, because I can't do the whole raw tomato thing otherwise. Now we're gonna add the chicken broth. This baby is gonna be thick. I can already tell because the one potato made so much. Look at all this. Just one potato. I'm gonna add some of my hot sauce because I like it hot. I'm going to add the potatoes now. careful of the splatter. And then I'm also gonna add spinach. Obviously spinach wilts down, so add as much as you want. So this is what it looks like. It's gonna be super thick. Like I can already tell. It might not even be a soup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a lid and let it do its thing. It is doing its thing. A little update on how it looks. Oh my gosh. It looks delicious. Or at least to me it does. So I'm gonna try one of the potatoes. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth, and see how far cooked they are. Whoops. I was trying to get that one off. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna burn my actual mouth right now. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes. It's been on here for about, I'd say 15. So here is the completed. It did boil a lot, which evaporates the broth, which I'm totally okay with because this looks delicious. And this is probably the consistency I should start making my chili, but I love broth. So this is actually super delicious. So if you want to follow my recipe, go for it. It's really good.
You know, I have to hand it to her, this actually did taste very good. It's definitely too chunky to be called a soup, but it's a good basic turkey stew. The best thing about following ALR recipes is that she leaves the seasoning up to you, so you can make it as savory as you'd like. See the description box for the exact cooking times I used. This is a pretty basic recipe, so there's lots of room for improvement. After shooting the video, I added some frozen corn and elbow macaroni, just to give it a little more staying power. I also think you could add some complexity by starting out with a little bit of oil and sauteing the onions with some fresh garlic, but ALR did mention that she didn't have any on hand at the time. Come to think of it, I think this would actually be a really good recipe for Pete's to try. It's simple enough, but tasty. In any case, if you're in the market for a simple turkey soup recipe, give this one a try. It's pretty good. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you.